wanted to bring you along on a very interesting exploration of Toronto today. And we're going to let that truck pass. I'm here today on July the 27th in a fascinating neighborhood of Toronto. It's the so-called Liberty Village, which was actually a Victorian-era industrial era that has been revitalized over the last 15-20 years into an extremely vibrant neighborhood that still features a lot of businesses. And I'm here with local expert Francesca from the Business Improvement Association, who's giving me an excellent background on this area and some of its buildings. What am I looking at here, Francesca?
Well, Suzanne, right now you're looking at the chimney stack for what was once the old boiler house for 99 Atlantic Avenue, which you saw earlier, which was originally the Brunswick Balls and Hollander factory. So it's non-functioning now. It's actually not being occupied, but many of these complexes were built in the true industrial fashion of the era, which was to have a campus-style complex around a manufacturing manufacturing factory. And as you sort of pan down here to the right, what you'll see is the Balzac's coffee shop in the toy factory lot.
Okay.
Now, this was originally the head office for Irwin Toy Manufacturing, and it was built in the early 1900s, and this is a great example of an adaptive reuse of warehouse space to fit modern work-live needs.
Okay. So this is residential and commercial space?
Absolutely. Residential and commercial. People can live and work out of their homes, which is a necessity in this area. Being that it is multimedia, you have a lot of web designers and media companies that work out of a loft or studio space. And this toy factory loft has actually won many awards because of its adaptive reuse of space.
Excellent.
So it is truly an interesting building over here.
And it's a great location as well because it's just minutes away from downtown Toronto, from the absolute financial and business hub of Canada. Because by streetcar, how long does it take to get here from here to Yonge Street?
On the King streetcar, roughly about 15 to 20 minutes.
Very great location.
We've got the most popular streetcar line is the King streetcar. And the most popular bus line, Dufferin bus, running right through Liberty Village.
So King and Dufferin.
Get to. Absolutely.
Perfect. Now we've got another older building to my right here.
Yes, we do. This is 171 East Liberty Street, what we know as the Liberty Market Building.
Okay.
And what you're looking at is Liberty Noodle.
Liberty Noodle.
Fantastic modern take on a Japanese noodle house. And what they've done is they're a great example of using the big open space here to facilitate really the needs of their restaurant. They've got fantastic meeting space and gathering space. And this building is part of the old English manufacturing complex.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So there are many businesses here, as you can sort of see if you peek in.
Yeah, let's have a peek.
That are using these high ceilings and industrial spaces to really create
we have a lot of reflection here, but we're not seeing an awful lot inside. It's just a window with reflections, but obviously a mix of commercial business, gastronomy, creative industries. What's here on the left here, this building?
It's still the toy factory complex that was originally the head office in manufacturing for Irwin Toys.
They have a nice little courtyard in the middle.
Yes, they do.
Beautifully landscaped, probably available for employees and residents to sit there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. It is truly a great space. They did add some height. They added 3 stories.
Looks like it, But very nicely sort of matching the old design. It's very much in keeping with the old Victorian style here.
And that's something that you see throughout Liberty Village, and which is what makes it so special, is because the property owners now and the developers really hold true to the original concept and design of the buildings, which is what makes it so special.
That's right. And what's really interesting about it, it's not a museum.
No.
It's a living, breathing entity with people working here, people living here, people shopping here.
Well, as you can see, it's vibrant.
It is vibrant, yes.
Non-stop traffic and things happening, so it is quite a vibrant campus-style community.
Right. Now, over there, coming up, I see sort of a lower rise building that looks almost like a market building as well. Yes. Liberty Towers Presentation Center, I guess?
Now it's the home for a presentation center. But at one point it was the A.R. Williams Machinery Company.
Okay.
And they worked manufacturing munitions during wartime, which is what you'll find with a lot of these buildings, were manufacturers of products that were used during war times. And on the right here, Bank of Montreal is an excellent example again of how a modern business is using an old industrial space to its advantage.
Exactly.
I'm sure everybody that works here loves having 17-foot windows to look out of.
No doubt. And you said in the building where you are, actually the window's open.
The
You're in
window's
the
open.
old carpet factory, right?
Absolutely. And the management company, York Heritage Properties, really, it's a true testament to them because they have not painted the window shut and bolted things shut. They really, you know, take into consideration all of the great qualities.
Now let's have a look over here. Because you were mentioning, I don't know if that's a hospitality establishment, Brazen Head?
Brazen Head is an Irish pub. Now, if you'll notice this chimney here, it's
ignoring people's ideas.
It's typical of Liberty Village, as we've seen a few times, the smokestacks. Now, this was a boiler house.
Really?
And this was the boiler house for the Liberty Market building, which we just passed. And you'll see that again, typical of the campus-style industrial complexes, that there will be a complex of buildings, campus-style, with the boiler house.
That's right.
Right? So this Brazen Head now is the old boiler house.
Okay. Let's have a look at this lovely design above the door. Do you think we can peek in there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
okay, let's have a peek. I love these establishments that are housed in interesting old properties. Oops, I'm sorry. And which way do we go?
We just go
to the left
here.
Okay, perfect. So this is
the Brazen Head Irish Pub.
Brazen Head Irish Pub.
And you'll see
we're just having a little peek through here.
Absolutely.
Great, thank you. Looks like a lovely place. Again, in this area you have the high ceilings.
The brick and beam throughout.
Yeah, very nice.
Typical industrial style.
And a gorgeous set of chandeliers here that look absolutely historical.
Yes, very popular, especially during soccer times.
Oh, I can imagine,
And then they've got the beautiful high windows, high ceilings.
Yes.
Original brick.
There we go. Look, another beautiful chandelier.
Very gorgeous space, and of course the patio.
Awesome. Gorgeous. Well, we'll come back with another shot from this area in just a second. But thanks for taking me here into this wonderful historical pub.
You're welcome, Susan.